Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. Alright, this is Stellaris, and we are in week number 9. We are now getting used to life as a vassal. We made contact with numerous other empires, and we found that we were superior to a majority of them. We were making good progress, but we found a single one that was well beyond our own. This is energy weapon damage, okay. Well beyond our own strength, and that contact, the Decathlon Authority, and they still don't even like us, declared that they wanted to make us their vassal. And thanks to their overwhelming strength, I went ahead and accepted, knowing that if I said no, they were going to crush us. So they're kind of the big dogs in the region, and they just got stronger by having us now as their vassal. My guess is they did that because, looking around the region, we are their biggest threat, at least nearby. We are starting to gather lots of other known empires. We're just a few months beyond where we left off on the last episode. We are now restricted to our borders when it comes to colonization. Our science ships, though, are hard at work discovering the systems around us and are finding quite a few, at least semi-colonizable planets beyond our borders. And even though we are not allowed to colonize outside of our border, I think I know a loophole, a way to get around that system. It's just more complicated, it's more costly, but it is doable. Alright, I need to get these guys back on some projects. Let's see, you're a 4-star. Is that, nope, that's a 5. But that one. Alright, I'll research that project. And the other one will continue surveying systems. Starting here. Alright, in the short term, some things we need to focus on. Our energy has leveled off. Our monthly gain is 0.04, so we've got to take care of our energy crisis. Well, it's not crisis yet, but we're definitely not progressing on that front. For minerals, 16, that's not awful, but it's definitely not good. We have taken care of our food situation, building multiple projects there that have us back in a nice positive number. Our influence is not looking so good right now, so we need to do some things to try to address that. And we definitely want to work on our research so that we can get ahead of our overlord, so that at some point we can get out from under their vassalization. Otherwise, we run the risk of losing the game entirely by being integrated into their overall empire and then ceasing to exist. Alright. I definitely need energy, so that might be a good place to start.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Go build there. Get this science ship back to work. Where did I... Oh, they are assisting research, so I need to get you back out here. And I thought that's what you were doing.
Research concluded.
Alright. we have an archaeological project that has just been completed after analyzing the debris left behind from the ancient battle fought above Hazar the Six. We have learned that 4 alien empires contemporary with the Cybrex pooled their forces together in a desperate attempt to halt the advancing fleets of the machine consciousness. Judging by the small amounts of Cybrex debris that was produced by the battle, they were not successful. Alright, we finally have blue lasers. We started with lasers and we're not getting options to upgrade lasers, which was making it very hard to keep up with the technology. Let's see, planetary shields, or a physics lab, or this is for defense posts. Let's go ahead and do the physics lab. It's a pretty easy one, shouldn't take long. Alright, looks like we're about to have another project completed here. By our modifier with
Research
capacity.
concluded.
Ooh, somebody also just died. Let's go ahead and pick this first. Habitability going +5. I really like that one. In the long term, we definitely need that. Alien zoos. Well, they're nice. They produce a lot of science and unity. But they do take up a tile. Energy siphons, not a bad one. Helps with shield damage, but habitability for the long game is important, so I'm going to go for that. Who died? Scientist Raul Tor. That is one of our science ships. New recruit. We are way small on our recruit front here. And what do we have? We research speed and fail risk. That's a good one. Research speed. Alright, we'll take this one. Assign them. We do have some fleet upgrades to do. What is that going to cost us? 140? Really don't want to spend that much at the moment. In the long term, yes, we need to do that. But in the short term, we can pass on that for now. Definitely want to take care of these. Looks like our energy situation's looking better. We're +6 now. I need to get these guys back to work. Where are they? Ah, there we go. Oh, they just completed that mission. Planets. Are we in range? Ooh, just out of range. Alright, as this is our overlord, I would imagine we should be able to survey these systems now. Might as well do them. That one's out of range. And multiple alien vessels there, so we don't want to mess with that. Alright. I'll get to work on that. So energy is looking better. We definitely need to work on our minerals intake. Our food intake will need to be addressed again soon. It's only a +2 right now, so that's not going to last too long. Alright, glancing hit. While approaching Kunitas 1, the ISS Yal Mkama suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. Projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia. Until today, rounds we have recovered are of an advanced design despite their incredible age. Nice. Picked up some research bonus there. Alright, we are going to build my station here, and then we'll build power there, and then when we can, we'll build that one as well.
Construction project concluded.
Definitely want to start picking up the science bonuses around here as soon as possible, but we need...
A declaration of war has been announced.
Ooh. Okay. Corpulsi League and the Republic of Raxicodium. We're gonna head over this way and start building mining stations there. Ooh, this is a big
System
one.
survey
We'll see.
concluded without incident.
And Raxicodium, this is the ones fighting right now. They are definitely larger. Okay, we have a tradition available. We've already unlocked World Shaper for terraforming, which will help us grow. But at the moment, we are working on diplomacy traditions. Let's see, the Entente coordination. It's the amount. Oh, okay. So for a federation, which we don't have right now, unity output is increased by 5% by member of federation, and this would unlock visitor center. But none of those are really going to help me right now. But if we finish it, what do we get? Trust cap goes plus 50, and we unlock an ascension perk. None of those are going to help us much right now, so I'm actually going to look at adopting something new. What do we get out of domination? Our level cap, that's not a big deal. Opinion, subject opinion, that's not going to help us right now, as it's the other way around. So this is all the opposite. It's being what's being done to me. Okay, prosperity, ship cost, and building cost. Build speed. A private colony ship. Let's see, ship upkeep, building upkeep. There are some positives there. Of our 3 categories, I'd rather do prosperity over the other 2 right now. What about harmony? Lifespan, not a big deal, as we are democratic. They die, they die. Distance from capital decreased by 50%. Let's see. Unrest is reduced by 20%. That's good. The greater good. Let's see. Ship build speed increased by 1/3. Fire rate increased by 15%. That's in a defensive war. Paradise Dome is unlocked. What about supremacy? Ship build speed, naval capacity, both go up. Seed planet, cost is reduced by 1/4. Army damage increased by 1/4. Admiral level cap goes up. And unity goes up depending on rivals. How about discovery? Survey speed, combat evasion for science ships, research alternatives. Gain research points equal to 1/10 of our monthly gain when surveying planets. So we get bonus research for doing surveying. Their experience gain goes up by 1/4. Assist research gets unity bonuses. So discovery is a good one. And supremacy might help us get out of our situation. Army damage is up. Seed planet. No, that's not going to help us now. So just ship build speed and naval capacity is all we would get. Harmony was good. Unrest comes down. Bonuses to governing ethics. Ship build and fire rate. So either harmony or discovery. It's definitely better for early game when we don't know a lot of stuff, but we're going to have a limit, and we're almost to our limit. So let's go with harmony. By limit, I mean our borders. We can expand our borders, and our ships can't go outside of our wormhole range. So we only have a few systems left that we can survey anytime soon, and then it's going to be quite a while before we can do anything else, thanks to our current situation. Alright, here we go. Upgrade this science ship, and then we'll go back to helping.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Cybrix Research Station, single badly scorched module, is all that is left of a Cybrix Research Station that once orbited Cnidus Va, or 5A, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Vacuum exposed inside of the module is filled with the dead remains of creatures that are part machine and part organic. Okay, so there's
Situation log updated.
part of that continuing mission. And this ship is already done, so we can go back to assisting research. There we go. And the Cnidus, where are you? All the way up here. Can you do that research project? No. Skill 5, you're only skill 4, just skill 4 barely. So let's go back to work on surveying systems. Get those couple going. And we still have that project to do, upgrading those ships. Got a couple ships upgraded now. Gonna be a while before we get them all.
Construction project concluded.
There we go. Go finish this system off. Getting that last mining station. Food still a +2.
Research concluded.
Research project done. We just unlocked an energy weapon damage bonus. And here's another one.
System survey concluded.
Explosive
without
weapons.
incident.
The Betharian power plant is awesome because it's 10. So as much as getting a cruiser will be nice, this cheap cost, it's going to be done in a year, so let's do it.
Anomaly found. Construction project concluded.
That was quick. Let's see what we have here. Take this +3. No, we're not that ready. Terraforming candidate discovered. A detailed survey of Wu 3A is revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the moon's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this moon would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. Actually, I think we do, but okay. We're going to go ahead and build our research station here. That +3
System
bonus
survey
is
concluded.
nice to have. And we'll get one of those mining stations going. Look at all of these colonizable planets, which would be awesome to have. Picking
System
up one of these
survey
would be a great
concluded
pickup because it would
without
really extend our
incident.
borders. And then with the wormhole station there, we'd open up this whole area.
Research
access.
concluded.
Alright, physics lab is done. Oh, UV laser. What does that do damage-wise? Up to 2.63. Planetary shield generator. No, let's go with the UV laser. We got a ship that's got nothing to do. What can you do? You're just level 1, so you're not doing anything amazing right now. So I guess I'll send you to go after these 2 systems. Survey says. Have 180, so I guess we can do that. Another encounter. Kongath system. Okay, build those 2 stations. Finishing that off. Subject integration begun. Well, luckily that's not us, because we would not be able to fight back as of yet. Both construction ships still need to be upgraded. The 3 science ships are good to go now.
System survey concluded.
And our main fleet still needs to be upgraded. Let's check out our situation log. There's a new project. Let's go ahead and do that now. It's just 3 months.
Construction project concluded. System survey concluded.
Alright, this is a level 4. So what can we do that's level 4? Let's try all of these anomalies or research projects around and see if any of them take a level 4. Like that one.
Close encounter of the 3rd kind.
Alright, we have an independent space station. Partisan troop. So not an empire, but a trade station. Independence guarantee. This is all action to the north of us. I think all up in that area anyway.
Research concluded.
Alright, there's our Betharian power plant. That's going to make a difference on our energy situation and allow us to grow that fleet. Though I want to upgrade some other things before we really worry about that fleet, because being vassalized, there's not much we can do. We certainly can't declare any wars right now. So, we'll wait to grow that fleet a little bit later. So for now, we'll focus on gathering up all the minerals, power, and research within our borders, colonize a couple planets that we can colonize within our borders, and then check into those loopholes and see if I can't expand our borders a bit further. Alright, so Betharian power plant is done. That will come in handy. Here's another resource. Ship hull points, that's a good bonus. Armored torpedoes, level 2. We have the first one already done. And robot workers. That does improve habitability, but it hurts everything else. Minerals are kind of the one bonus that they have, and consumer goods use is down. So we can take planets that aren't necessarily colonizable, put robots on there, and make it mineral outposts. As science would not happen, energy would not be coming out of there either. Alright, so ship hull points are a good bonus, and one of the 2 cheaper items to choose from, so I guess we'll take that. Alright, food is back down to a +1, so I do need to be careful with that. Our overlord, Decathlon, entered a non-aggression pact with Quipulse, which is the other large kingdom on the opposite side. And somebody's unemployed. No job. What can we do here? Well, food is still an issue. We could always up our unity. Oh, we gotta have a Betharian stone tile for that? That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Let's see. Do science and get a 111 bonus. Looks like, that's the gene clinic. Do we want the unity bonus? Unity is big, definitely. We'll do that. And do we have a spaceport here? We do, and it has a space. And in 1 month, I can add an orbital hydroponic farm.
Concluded.
Take care of, there we go, our near food situation. We do need some energy again.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, only level 3, and let's do it. 40%. We've got better than 50-50 chance. Kur homeworld. Feldazir 2 was the homeworld of the ancient Kur, an alien civilization wiped out by the Cybrex roughly 600,000 years ago. The planet has been thoroughly strip-mined by the machines, and a few scattered ruins are all that remain of the Kur civilization. The rest has been grounded into dust.
Situation log updated.
Alright, how am I looking on these situation logs, by the way? So we have a couple of these done now. Our orbital research mandate, we still have 3 to go. We've only done 1 research station, and this one we can definitely do if we can get, where is it? Up here, Nordak. So we can take a science ship, there you go, to Nordak. Gotta get that project done. Wait. Oh, we don't have skill 5, so yeah, go ahead. And the Cybrex refinery is another skill 5. Alien mural. While conducting surface scans of some 5A, Science Officer Parak Vigon and the crew of the From Beyond discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
Situation log updated.
So, we've picked up a number of projects, completed a number of projects, and we've started to set up mining stations throughout our border areas. We've dealt with food and power shortages. We still have an influence shortage that we are going to need to address somehow or another. And Unity keeps trucking along. We're slowly starting to make progress on tech. And we've started upgrading some ships, but we've saved those resources as we're only a plus 26 on minerals, and I'd certainly like to get that up at least into the 40s range here sooner rather than later. In the near future, I plan to colonize at least one, if not both of these planets, to make sure that this Athuna site does not knock this out. This might be the first one we go after just because of it's barely inside our border at the moment. And I do not want to lose that possibility. So we'll add a couple more planets soon. And we'll continue to get all of these mining and research stations built within our borders. And then I'm going to see if I can't expand our borders despite the orders of our overlord not to. And then eventually I'm going to build up my fleet and see if we can't break out from our overlord's rule. Alright, well, that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So, if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on The Road to the Record.